Hello hun, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, just welcome in general. Today I'm going to be filming my favorite book series. I mentioned filming this in my last booktube video and a ton of you wanted to see it. So I always listen to you guys, okay? I listen to what you want and then I bring it to you. The best thing about the book series I'm going to be suggesting to you guys is the fact that they're all super different. Like there's heaps of different tropes involved in this video. I'm going to be talking age gap. I'm going to be talking sports romance. I'm going to be talking dark romance. I've got something for everyone. These books swallowed me whole, hun. Like, I mean, some of these I took a week off from work just to fucking read them, okay? Like, I was obsessed with these books. Obsessed. Could not get them out of my mind. I had big book hangovers. I just binged one after another. Yeah, they're my favorite. They never left me and still haven't to this day. So without further ado, hun, let's get going. Let's get the show on the road. I've got a list and it's pretty fucking decent. All right, the first series that I want to talk about is actually something that I recently read, and I read all 3 books within a couple of days. So this is the Stay With Me series. Oh my God. The first book is called Stay With Me. Oh my God, bitch. You need to fucking read this shit right fucking now. If you like dark romances, oh my God, this is going to be your jam. There's 3 books. So pretty much it's about this girl. I can't remember her mental illness that she suffers from, but she has like no emotions and no feelings. She's pretty much like flicked the switch, like Vampire Diaries. She is reckless. She just sleeps with whoever she wants to sleep with so she can try and feel something. She tries to kill herself. She's got no empathy. She's like constantly like drinking, drugs, like just causing a fucking ruckus. She ends up driving her stepmom's car into her house. And obviously when you do something like that and kind of like attempt suicide, you have to get charged legally for that. And she had 2 options, to either go to a psych ward or go to prison. Her dad actually decided with the judge to send her away to this place in the UK that is kind of like an in-between. It's a place where you send kids between the ages of like 16 and like 21 who have only ever committed 1 crime, and it's like their first offense, and they have like mental illness problems or like drug problems, or, you know, just troubled kids. At this place, it's kind of like a prison, but not really a prison. Like, you're locked down, but you do have a little bit of freedom. It's kind of like a boarding school, but just for like troubled kids that have committed crimes. This bitch is ruthless, okay? She's fucking ruthless, and she just walks into this joint in the UK and she's like, I don't give a fuck about any of you motherfuckers. Fuck you all. I'm just gonna stick to myself and just get through the next 2 years. At this like prison boarding school, there is a group of kids there that are quite popular, and they're all pretty damaged, and they're all there for different reasons. Among the group, there is one guy called Ollie, and Ollie takes a liking to this girl, and he falls in love with her pretty fucking fast. But Ollie is a very, very damaged boy. Well, young man, because he's like nearly 20, I'm pretty sure. He's English, covered in tattoos, and has a ruthless temper. Bitch. This series is so fucking good. The first book is my favorite. This is the type of series that crazy shit happens. Like, it's really dark, guys. The content in this book is not something light. So if you're not into dark romance, you're probably not going to enjoy this. If you have any triggers when it comes to sexual abuse, mental health, anything like that, I would steer clear away from this. But the writing in this book is so beautiful. It's just drama-packed, this series, and that's something I love when it comes to my books, drama. I love drama, and I love it to be ridiculous drama, you know? Stupid shit that makes you go like, what the fuck? How did that even happen? So my next favorite series is the Off Balance series by Lucia Franco. I've spoken about this series so many fucking times on my channel. If you haven't read it, what are you doing with your life? Honestly, hands down my favorite series I've ever fucking read. I have such an emotional connection to this book. This book series gives me everything I love in life. An age gap. It's forbidden and taboo as fuck. It's super steamy. It's drama packed. It's just amazing. This book series also has 5 books too, so there's a lot, and they're big books as well, so you're entertained for a long fucking time. The Off Balance series is about Ria, who is a young 15-year-old girl who wants to compete in the Olympics doing gymnastics. Her dad has this friend who competed in the Olympics many years ago and owns this gym where he trains people to obviously go to the Olympics or anything like that. Rhea actually moves down there and starts attending the gym. Now, her coach, who is the owner of the gym, is named Cora. He's Russian and he's 35 years old. Lines get blurred between Rhea and Cora, and it is magnificent on another fucking level. I'm not gonna go into too much depth because it's very complex. There's a lot of stuff that happens in these books, but mate, I bawled my eyes out when I finished this book series. I fucking read all these books in 1 week. I have a crazy love affair with this series. One of my favorites, honestly, hands down. Hands fucking down, baby. Oh, and by the way, guys, all these books have sex in them, okay? Steam, McGee, okay? So much steam. All about it. All fucking about it. I had to do this. I had to recommend Cora Reilly's books. So if you're into Mafia Romance and you haven't checked out Cora Reilly's books, get the fuck off this YouTube channel and go look them up and start fucking reading them. They are so amazing. They are next level good, okay? So the first series from Cora Reilly I want to recommend is The Born in Blood, Mafia Chronicles. So this book series entails like 6 books, I think it is. Maybe it's even like 7. And each book is about a different couple. So Bound by Honor is the first one, and this is about Arya and Luca. Arya and Luca's parents actually organized an arranged marriage between the two of them. Arya is a virgin mob princess and Luca is a ruthless mob boss. This is set in New York City. I love that. Love it, bitch. It is so fucking good. As I said, each book is about a different couple. The whole story intertwines and it's so amazing. Especially if you don't like Mafia romances, I would try these ones because nothing tops them. They're fucking incredible. Also, Cora has the spin-off to The Born in Blood, which is the Camorra Chronicles. Now, this also entails, I'm pretty sure, the same amount of books, and it's the same type of thing. Each book is about a different couple. I would definitely suggest reading Born in Blood first before you go on to the Camorra Chronicles, because Born in Blood, you learn a lot about the characters in that book, and then it kind of transfers over to the spin-off, and the characters in The Born in Blood reappear in the spin-off. So I personally like the Camorra Chronicles better than The Born in Blood, but you have to read the both of them. They are dark, they are nitty gritty, baby. There's age gaps, enemies to lovers, like there's so many tropes in each one of these books. Now we have the Fallen Men series by Gianna Darling. Honey, I'm not really an MC romance reader, but this is one of my favorite series I've ever fucking read. So the first one is Lessons in Corruption. This is about a boy who is in his senior year, I'm pretty sure, of high school. His dad is actually the president of the Fallen Motorcycle Club. King ends up having a romance between him and his teacher. So if you're into the whole age gap where the woman is older, Lessons in Corruption is totally for you. I suggest reading the whole entire series. This is phenomenal on so many different levels. You get hardcore romance, taboo romance. Most of these books all have an age gap. So there's 5 books, I think. So there's Lessons in Corruption, Welcome to the Dark Side, which is one of my favorites. And then you have Good Gone Bad, After the Fall, and the most recent one that Gianna released was Inked in Lies, which is another one of my favorites. They're all incredible, okay? They are all incredible. You know, you get more than hardcore romance. There's the whole like bikie gang aspect, and oh my god, these men, these fucking men, who would have known that bikies could be so fucking hot? Like, sorry, what? Especially the second book, guys. Welcome to the Dark Side is one of my fucking favorite books I've ever read. I've mentioned it on my channel before. It's about Lulu and Daddy Z. Zeus, baby. Fucking Lou's only 17 and he's 38. Okay, so we're talking some taboo shit in these books. But they are incredible. You need to read them if you haven't already. And Gianna Darling's writing is very, very unique in these books as well, which also adds a little bit of a twist to the read. Oh, they're so good. I have mentioned this series so many fucking times before, and this is the Voyeur series. I believe there's about 5 books and like 2 novellas or something in this series. The whole series is based around Voyeur, which is a sex club where you go and you become a member. And it's pretty much like live porn. You get to go and pick your preferences, what actors you want to see perform in front of you, and then it comes to life. So each book is about a different couple yet again. It is insane. I love this series so much. So obviously Voyeur, the first one, is a student teacher. So if you like the whole student teacher trope, amazing. Some of these books are a little darker than others. There's a male female book in this, which I fucking love. There's a single parent book in this. I fucking love it. It is so amazing and it's so bingeable. Like, you just read one after another. Honestly, a live sex club, give it to me now, hun. Give it to me now. Like, where is one? Someone said to me the other day on my video that there is these clubs in Amsterdam, which is cool, but that doesn't help me. I'm in Australia. So do we have these clubs here? I want to know. I would literally go. Or do I need to go to Amsterdam just to go to these clubs if COVID ever finishes? So the next series I want to talk about is Paper Princess by Erin. This is the Royal series, yes. So this is a bit of a YA series, but fucking hell, I loved it so much. It's about this girl who's raised by her single mother. Her mother ends up dying, so she's left to fend for herself. She's living her best, trying to make that queen, and then this man comes into her life and says, your father recently died, and now I'm your guardian, and here's a piece of paper to tell you legally that you have to come with me. So she ends up like moving in with this guy who is a father of 5 sons, and all 5 of these boys hate her. So it's kind of like an enemies to lovers situation with some of these, and she gets kind of romantically involved with all of her brothers, and they're technically like legally her stepbrothers. It's so amazing. I loved it. As I said, it was a little bit YA, so the steam factor is there, but it's not just like erotica, you know what I mean? But mate, loved it. So this book series has 3 books, and it's one of my favorite age gap series I've ever fucking read, and this is Wanting Mr. Kane by Shanora Williams, I think it is. Oh my god, it's so fucking good. It's pretty much about this girl who falls for her dad's best friend. I can't deal. This is also a book series that has a lot of fucking drama, just like the rest of them. Like, they're all drama packed, okay? Shit's always happening. Shit's always going on. And you're just like, whoa, bitch, plot twist. I'm all about that life. This series particularly has a lot of shit going on in it. And Mr. Kane, hun, is everything and more. Oh my god. He, like, is a businessman that wears suits and shit, but he rolls his fucking sleeves up and he's covered in tats. Sorry, what? Like, tattoos on your forearms, hun? How's your veins going, sis? Let me see, baby, Mr. Kaney. Honestly, I was thinking about this book for days after I read it, and I was like, oh, Mr. Kane. So the last book series I want to talk about, there's actually 2 books and then 1 novella, and this is The Truth About Heartbreak. That's the first book, and this is by B.Celeste, and then there's The Truth About Tomorrow and The Truth About Us. My favorite is actually the second book, which is The Truth About Tomorrow. That's the most taboo book, but you have to read The Truth About Heartbreak first before you read The Truth About Tomorrow. So The Truth About Heartbreak is about this girl who's gone through hell. She's in like the foster care system, and she ends up getting adopted by this family, and she grows really close to her adoptive brother and his best friend. A romance blooms between her and her brother's best friend, and yeah, it's not a pretty story. It's pretty dark. He's a bit of a cockhead, but oh my god, loved it. These were some of the first books I read after and bitch, especially A Truth About Tomorrow, the second book. I thought about it for weeks, and sometimes I do. Sometimes I just think about that book and I'm like, oh. It was like one of my first taboo age gap books that I read. So that is it for my favorite book series. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know there isn't a ton because I actually kind of avoid reading series because they can get very consuming. I'm more of a standalone kind of girl, because when I read books like this that I love and they have multiple books in the story, I get so sucked into it that I think I am actually a part of it. Like when I read the Full of Men series, like I was like, I am a bikey babe. Okay, I'm a bikey bitch. I'm an old lady, huh? Like I fully thought that I was in the book. But yeah, if you enjoy these books, let me know. And if you enjoyed this video, thumbs it up. Also, let me know in the comments below what book series I should check out or what you're reading right now. Like, what should I read next? Any suggestions for videos, let me know in the comments below. Yeah, don't forget, all these books have amazing, amazing sex in them. Because like, hello, it's me. I don't recommend shit books with shit sex. I hope you guys have a wonderful day wherever you are, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.